Hello, welcome back to LC TV's coverage of the Atchison Motorsports Xfinity Series Racing, brought to you by Proper Accessories along with Susan Runners, the official partners of the Atchison Motorsport Xfinity Series. So, live racing here tonight from the beautiful Texas Motor Speedway 1.5 mile track. Only the third time this season we're actually going to a 1.5 mile track. As we're still currently ending qualifying. Looks like Jim Ott right now is going to get the pole. So, yeah, Jim Ott looks like he's going to pick up the pole. I think he's got a couple of those so far this season. So, Jim Ott with the pole win. Racing here tonight from race number 6 from Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth, Texas, obviously in the United States. As sounds like the car is getting ready right now. As I'm gonna try to get my camera angle sorted out here. Okay, so starting on pole here tonight is Jim Ott, number 3 machine. Almost won it last week when it looked like he was going to on fuel-wise, but was unable to do it. On his outside, Jeffrey Meyer, number 50 machine. In the second row, Jason Barham, number 83 Ford, and along with CJ Gates, number 13. Starting in the third row is Chase Berry, the number 6 machine, and Ron Honfield, number 2. Kirk Sager runs out the top 7, number 40 machine. Hilton Yun, he's going to start to his outside in the 8th. And then Kenneth Sturgis, he's going to run out the field. Only 9 cars starting here tonight, and he's going to roll off his Ford from the rear. So that is that. Track weather here today is it's pretty. That's track information. Track temperature is 90.64 degrees, so only a couple degrees cooler than last week, so it's not going to be much different. This oval is actually 1.46 miles. Sorry, getting at the decimal points is decimal places rounded up. I kind of messed it up, but track elevation 655 feet, so it's pretty cool weather here today. Air temperature is 65 degrees, pretty cold one. Wind direction is in the north, only 2 miles an hour. Humidity is 3%. There is no fog, and the sky is partly cloudy. It's also, pretty sure, late afternoon, time-wise. So there's obviously that. But yeah, Jim Ott been pretty dominant so far this season. You know, he won Phoenix. He was in contention for Las Vegas, in contention for the win last week at Auto Club, and also my friend JR just reminded me in the chat. Yes, we want to wish all you happy Mother's Day. I hope you all had a great day with your mothers. If you're a mother, first of all, thank you for watching the stream, and you know, great job. So we appreciate it. I know I had a pretty good day, so I hope you all did too. But racing here on Mother's Day night, so better be a good show. Better hear some guys thank their mothers on in interviews, as they're gonna interview the top 5 here today, I'm pretty sure. So yep, just gonna see how this all goes tonight. Field's all lined up here and ready to go green. Kick off race number 6. The Atchison Motorsports Xfinity Series Season 1. Pace car makes her left turn down pit lane. And here comes Jim Ott. Green flag is out and we're underway here from Texas. Oh, the 13 had a pretty bad start there. Almost made some contact. The 2 almost went free wide. We decided that was to make better of it. And actually 26 is going to hit the wall just a bit here, I believe. So yeah, go through the field here. Jim Ott picking up a pretty good start. Jason Barham is actually going to buy a 50 machine for second. And that 50 machine is going to fall into the clutches of the 6 of Chase Berry. CJ Gates right looking back there in 5th place as of right now. Is actually going to go side by side. 13 gets to the outside of the 6. Can he pull it off? Still side by side. It's going off turn 4. Trying to pass on the outside. It's going to be pretty interesting here at Texas. You don't see that very often. looks like he's in fact going to be able to do that. So around the outside goes the 13 as G Gates. It's going to unlock that Chase Berry up back to 6th. They're all kind of single file right now. Jim Otto out front. Number 3 Granger Chevrolet. Got a different paint scheme going on this week. Jason Barham though right behind him. Not letting him get too far ahead. Complete lap 2 here so far from Texas. And in fact, I did accidentally miss the stage cautions are at. So I do apologize for that. You know, once the caution comes out, I'm sure we'll probably know what it's from. And actually, I also just realized I forgot to stop the music, so let me just stop that. There we go. Don't forget like I did last week, but 83, all the back of the 3s looking to try to, you know, change the 3's dominance in the past few weeks. He's looking to try to break that streak he's had, and he's looking to go back to victory lane. And he won Daytona, the season opener, series opener too. Looking to try to get a second one of the season, came up short. He's come 3rd, I believe, back-to-back races at Phoenix and then Auto Club. So he's had that consistency. If only he can, you know, pull off a win up here, challenging for this lead so far. It's a great job by him. Currently, though, he's under fire from the 50 Jeffrey Meyer. He's on the back bumper of that 83 machine. 13 Gates clipped the apron right there. He's going to get tight as he comes off the corner. Did not quite hit the outside wall, so that's good news for him. The top, actually looks like the entire field right now is pretty much single file, so no real bad going on here. Except for up front, here comes the 83, looking at the inside of the 3. To complete lap 5. The 3's led all the races, all laps so far here tonight. Jim Mott's going to get past the 83. Can he cross him over, though? He's going to look to the inside to get the runoff turn 2. He's going to try to cross him over. Side by side to the back stretch they go. Make the way into turn 3 once again here. We're going to see, is he going to be able to clear him off turn 4? Looks like he might, yes. So Jim Ott with the crossover denies the 83 of the lead. 83's going to give it a shot down to the inside. He looks once again. So worked way into turn 1. He's got room. He's going to go underneath him. Almost in contact right there. 83 had to back out of it. And now the 50's all the back of the 83 machine as he had to back out of it there. And on board here with our second place runner of Jason Barham. He had a great, you know, shot and looked to the lead and made a pretty good move, but the 3 made a better move. He was able to cross him over and get back around him. It's a great job by these guys, great racing all around. As you're going to see a lot of guys get tight and actually hit the outside wall. That's probably you're going to see a lot of those cautions tonight. It's just guys, you know, getting off that corner, getting tight. Kind of like we saw at Las Vegas. Just kind of get off that corner, and that wall comes up on you faster than you expect, especially on long runs as the, you know, the tires wear off and whatnot. Doing math correctly, stage 1 should end. I believe. Trying to think. What's the quarter of the way? What's the halfway point? Quarter of the way would be, let's see. I think lap 40 and lap 80 of the stage cautions, but I'm 100% sure on that. I'm guessing maybe 35 and 70. Not quite sure, but some point between there. I know it's around lap 40, might be in lap around 40, so. Right now, Jeff Meyer actually got around the 83 machine. 58, Jason Hughes, I believe. No, Justin Wilson, excuse me. Justin Wilson moves himself into the 4th position. He actually started in 10th place, so he actually started dead last. Worked his way all the way up to 4th, out looking for 3rd underneath Jason Barham. He is a fast Chevrolet Camaro. He is looking into the top 5 already. Now goes to 3rd place on just lap 12. So he's charging through this field. Only problem with that is he's probably gonna wear his tires off doing that. Is actually the 50. He's just gonna kind of block him a bit. He's gonna go to the inside, however. And I was looking for that second spot from the 50 of Jeffrey Meyer. Let's go side by side in turn 3. 58's probably gonna have him right here. So work the right at turn 4. Nope, still side by side. 50 will hold on the outside. I think he kind of lifted, though. He kind of got tight, so he couldn't like carry the outside momentum. Almost in contact there. 50 trying to side draft there. He's actually gonna let him go. So or maybe before try Jim Ott trying to cross over, but the 58 is just really strong. So Justin Wilson will take the race lead here away from Jeffrey Meyer, and he was your last week's winner at Auto Club, if I'm not mistaken. So he's looking to, you know, scared his 3 car, but 3's probably thinking, oh, I can just cruise to this victory. Well, at 58's coming. He's coming in a hurry. That's definitely something that Jim did not want to see. He's got his different paint scheme here. Pretty interesting, actually, but they just continue to work out pretty much single file all the way through the field. Leaders all kind of spread out a bit. That 58 machine, he is catching his 3 ever so slightly. He's chipping away at that lead. He's actually looks like battle for 3rd almost here now. 83 under fire from the 50 and the 6. All kind of lined up here. Here's the 50 looking low on Jason. Can he get underneath Jason? Indeed he does. Now can it stick? Actually the 26 machine, he's slow. Not quite sure why. They're still side by side to work off turn 4. 50 will look underneath 83 for 3rd place here. I guess the 83 did get around him at some point. Now the 50 trying to get back around him. So he kind of got tight right there. Actually, he's not going to clip the apron just a bit. Holding ground, though. Still even. Down the back straightaway they go into turn 3. I think the 50's going to clear him here. He does. So 58 Jeffrey Meyer, he will clear. 83 Chase Berry now. Chase Berry looking to get around the 83 machine for 4th. He's going to take that spot at the stripe and actually clear him going to turn 1. So Jason Berry kind of falling back here a bit after looking at that race lead. And while we're looking at this battle right now, a little bit back in the pack, I think Justin was actually catching Jim out just a bit there, but he kind of messed up 1 and 2 based off just looking at the lap times and whatnot. He also probably really wore off. Oh, actually, he's going to clip the apron just a bit. But he probably really killed his tires, charging all the way from dead last in the number 10th position, all the way up through the field to 2nd. He probably wore his tires off quite a bit, so it's going to be tough for him to try to make it back up. He's looking to go back-to-back in his first 2 starts to the series. His very first start was last week at Auto Club, and he dominated the race, winning stage 1. Winning stage 2 and winning the race, leading, I believe, 58 laps or something along those lines. It was actually maybe even more than that, but it was a lot of laps he was able to lead. He was a dominant car all day, managed to pull off the win on, even with fuel mileage kind of factored in, he was still able to pull it off. So it's just a great job by him. Is still in 2nd, looking to chase down Jim Ott, but unable to do so. Right now, Jeffrey Meyer under fire from the 6 of Chase Berry. He's actually looking on the outside. I think he had to check up, though, to keep from hitting the outside wall. Honestly, he kind of had more space than what he gave him, like what, you know, he had more space to go there, but I guess he, you know, he's playing it safe. We're on lap 20 of 125 here, so long ways to go left in this one. Not even under the mark of 100 to go, so no point in charging her. And actually, as you see that, Justin Wilson, he is catching his 3 in a hurry, almost hit the outside wall. That was pretty close. I'm not quite sure if he scraped it or not, but that was definitely really close. So yeah, you can definitely tell he's giving everything he's got. He's trying to catch Jim here, and he is definitely doing that. He's running right next to that wall down the straightaway, coming out of the corner, so seems to be gaining a little bit of time now. He's definitely catching his 3 car a little bit. You know, saw him last lap a second back and brought it down to a 7/10 gap. Now it's an 8/10 gap, but it's definitely coming in a hurry as right now this battle for third continuing going on between these three cars, the 50, the 6, and the 83. Still a bunched up here as the 83 looks to try to go low on the 6. Just kind of messing them down. Back straightaway, 83 kind of goes in the middle lane. 50 and a 6 from the bottom lane. And it looks like it's going to be a lot faster than that middle lane that Jason was running. So they're still kind of single file all the way through this field. And by the way, Roy Atchison, the league owner, he was unable to race tonight as his wheel was not working properly, so it's unfortunate for him. But we're gonna, see here. Justin Wilson, excuse me, trying to catch that 3 machine. You can see right down, and he's all the way down that white line. Is getting awful close to that wall, though. He's brought it down to now half a tenth of a second. Or not half a second. Yeah, get my timing right. But definitely looking to try to gain on him. It's kind of, fading and then he's coming. But I think he's definitely catching him more than he is. And a caution. Jeffrey Meyer on pit road. How about that? They look back at what happened here as I the wrong button. Take a look back at what happened now. Oh, okay. It was just a stage caution. So I guess a stage caution on lap 25 is your caution number 1 here, as my mouse has died, so I gotta fix that. Apologize for that, but so yeah, we're gonna come back here. So Jim Ott, he will win stage 1 here from Texas, but I tell you what, that 58, he was coming in a hurry. So as we kick off stage 2, expect that 58 car to definitely have something for this 3. They're the 2 fastest cars last week at Auto Club. But we're on the pit road here now. Chase Berry in 3rd. Jason Barham in 4th. TJ Gates in 5th. Kirk Sager at 6th. Ron Honfield 7th. 61 machine. I'm not quite sure who that is, but anyway, pit stops underway here. Jim Ott, number 1 pit stall. I think Jeffrey Meyer actually he pitted as he's on pit road as his caution came out. So I think he was trying to, pit, knock a lap down. Actually, it looks like Jim Ott might just. Yep, looks like he's gonna beat Chase Berry and Justin Wilson off pit road. Jason Barham, kind of a slow stop there. Here comes the 61 machine of one of the Sagerts. Ken Sager, I'm pretty sure, is 8. Darren Manning, Kirk Sagert, Ron Honafield. TJ Gates is on pit road, still getting damage fixed, but question is now is this mean Jeffrey Meyer's not a race leader because he pitted? I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure if you exit the pits while it's closed, when the caution comes out, pit road is closed, it's a penalty. Like, Iris gives you an actual penalty, gives you a black flag. So I'm not quite sure if this is gonna put him in a lead or not, or he could have by chance have gone a lap down. I'm not even quite sure. The scoring is showing that he is currently 11th, looks like. So I guess he ended up either getting a penalty or something. But it's definitely interesting. So I guess he will not get up there. So it looks like Jim Ott is still your race leader as of right now. And as this all gets sorted out, we're gonna take a quick commercial break just to, you know, thank you our sponsors and whatnot, and we're gonna be back for the start of stage 2. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Calling a hotline and speaking with a stranger about your suicidal thoughts may seem daunting, but there's nothing to worry about. Let's walk through what happens when you call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. When you dial the hotline, your call will go to a center full of volunteers that will ensure you remain anonymous. You may be placed on hold for a few moments while the volunteers finish helping other callers, but they do care about you. Please wait to be patched through. Once a volunteer answers your call, they will let you know that they're there to listen. Be open about your thoughts and feelings. If you seem to be in immediate danger, the volunteer will track down emergency services in your local area. When the volunteer is certain you aren't in immediate danger, they will ask you some questions like these. Do you feel like you can't go on any longer? Do you have a plan? Do you have access to therapy? Answer questions honestly. The volunteers will not be judgmental. They simply want to help you in any way they can. Some people call the hotline to speak with a sympathetic listener more than once. Many callers report later that calling in was extremely helpful. If you are struggling with thoughts of suicide or know someone who is, please call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline now at 1-800-273-8255 and press 1 for military members, veterans, and concerned family and friends.
Already back live here from Texas Motor Speedway. Currently under the stage 1 caution as Jim Ott is leading. Roy Atchison here in the booth with me, commentating. So, how's it going, Roy?
Pretty good. Here to watch my boys try to do the best I can.
Yeah, I had some wheel issues. We couldn't race tonight, but green flag's back and underway. Jim Ott out front, Justin Wilson.
Yeah, it looks like the 3 and the 58 are battling pretty good. 83 is a little ways back there, but I have a feeling he'll come back up there.
Yeah, the 58 charged all the way from 10th to 2nd in that stage, so he definitely has a fast race car. He's looking at this race lead now. We're into turn 1. 3 definitely has kind of a wider entrance, but kind of gives him a better exit, looks like. All the back of the 3s, they go into turn 3 once again.
Looks like the 58's trying to rub the back of him just a little bit, just to get a little run on him, but I don't think he can make it.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get a good exit off either turn 2 or turn 4 here, and try to stick his nose underneath him to try to get around him. And he's just currently unable to do that right now, but he's definitely there if Jim makes a mistake, so.
Definitely have to be careful with your tires. You don't chew them up too bad.
Yeah, that is another thing. Tire wear, it's pretty crucial at 1.5 mile surfaces, so. We're going to turn 1. 58 fell off just a bit, but he's still right there in his tire tracks. As looks like actually back here for 3rd, Chase Berry and Jason Bam right now. They're about to go side by sides. Jason's looking at around the 6 machine. Jason looking low. Had to back out of it right there. I was just gonna get into the 6 machine.
Yeah, currently Jason Berm's point leader.
He's right there in the left rear of Chase. Gotta be careful not to turn him. He's looking top, he's looking bottom. He's trying to find a way around him, but up front, the positions aren't changed at all, nor is the difference between them about 2/10 consistently there for 2 laps. It's kind of following each other in the same exact line. 58's on the apron just a bit, gets him a little bit sideways, but didn't hurt him badly at all, actually, as he's able to easily get it back up and still trying to in pursuit of this 3 car for the race lead. It's running a bit of a lower line actually than the 3 in the corners. That will chew your tires up more. It is faster, but it will definitely chew your tires up, which does not help you in the long run. But here he comes, right for a bumper. So not quite able to pull the move off as he goes into the corner. Gonna have the exit speed off here though. Bump jab from the back straightaway. We saw him do this to Jim at Auto Club last week. Also, when Jim got ahead of him off pit road, started bump jabs. He's gonna be careful on the travel here, not to hook him, but.
Yeah, it's not hard to do that here.
Then is when he's gonna actually pull out to make that move. Right now, he's just kind of messing with him right now. Do you think at some point he's gonna pull out probably as we get closer to the end of the stage, which ends on lap 50 of, am I correct on that one? Lap 50 is the stage end.
Yeah, we have the lap staging on 50.
So, just 10 to go as we go by this time. You're gonna think 58 might pull a last-ditch effort to get around his 3s. Actually, he's kind of on the apron again, gets sideways. Again, that's the second time I've seen him do that. Kind of getting a little bit too low there in 3 and 4, and cost him quite a bit of time that time. But we still have 10 laps left to go in this stage. He's got to clean up these mistakes, though, if he wants to go get that 3 car. To go. Jim Ott looking to try to pull off both stage victories here. So the 58 did last week, was also able to win the race. So that's what Jim Ott's trying to do. He's trying to pull the cycle.
Yeah, he's looking good.
I honestly thought that once we got into stage 2, with how fast the 58 charged it up from 10th all the way up to 2nd, that he was gonna, get around that 3 pretty quickly, but the 3's able to hold him off for now. Battle for third's kind of separated just a bit. CGK is kind of just running around here in top 5 spot. Jeffrey Meyer pulled that strategy to try to pit earlier, and we have a crash. Jason Barham hard on the inside wall. Out of 4th place, Jason Barham, hard wreck. Let's look what happened. He did what I was talking about earlier. Just got tight off turn 2, clipped the outside wall. He got sideways, hit the inside wall, slid up the racetrack, hit the outside wall. Great job by CJ Gates to miss that. Comes back down the track and clobbers the inside wall. That's a hard hit for the points leader right there. Bouncing off inside, then the outside, then the inside again. We're going to run on board with him here in this wreck. You hear me? Out of the photo, he knows he's going to hit the wall. Just can't quite save it. As he hits the inside wall, he's going to stop, hit the outside wall just a bit. And then I think at that point he just kind of gave it up and hit the inside wall. So tough break for our points leader.
Yeah, his night might be done.
Yeah, he just disconnected, so. Meanwhile, we have pit stops going on here between the leaders, so. Jim Ott comes in first. Gonna see if he comes out first. Maybe the 58 may have actually beat him right there. Yeah, I believe the 58, Justin Wilson, actually picks up the race lead here off pit road. So Justin Wilson, your new race leader. Pretty sure the first different leader I've actually had it here so far tonight. So Justin Wilson gonna pull off or first, second, Chase Berry in third. 38, Hilton Yun. I can't tell if he's a lap down or not. Nope, actually he's not. So Hilton Yun currently fourth. I got Jeffrey Meyer right there in fifth. Darren Manning sixth. Ron Honafield seventh. T.J. Gates eighth. Kirk Sager in ninth. And looks like Greg Floyd is currently. Kenneth Sager is in 10th. Greg Floyd is in 11th. So it's going to be just a few lap dash to the end of this stage here in stage 2. So might expect to see a wreck. This guy's going to be really aggressive to try to get those stage points.
Yeah, I think once the green flag hits, I think the pits are closed, so it's going to be a shootout.
So Justin Wilson came from 10th all the way up to 1st. Definitely has a fast race car. He was looking to try to pass the 3 car there. It kind of started messing them, kind of made a mistake, clipped the apron. Wasn't really able to regain from that, but that caution kind of helped him out. He's gonna kind of play with the field right there, faking on pit road. Pace car lights are off here on the official iRacing.com pace car, and it's gonna be a 3-lap shootout at the end of the stage, so it's gonna get pretty wild. All about the restart, money restart right here. If you mess up the restart, it will most likely cost you the stage victory. So gotta make sure you go as soon as the leader goes.
You got to be careful not to spin the tires too.
Yeah, it's a nothing here at Texas. So Hilton Yun on the inside of Jim Ott. Chase Berry's had a pretty fast car all night, inside the top 5 most of the night, so he may even be able to steal this one away, but class of the field right now is up front, so we're going to see which one of them can pull off the stage. The pace car makes left turn down pit lane. Hands it in the 58 goes. 3, that's a great restart, but it's a decent one. Justin Wilson out front. Jim Ott now second, trying to capture back this lead. Chase Berry falling back just a bit there in third. He's just gonna hold on to his lead now for 2 laps, and he's gonna wrap up stage 2. Two and a half tenths gap that time. Staying about equal right now, but it's like the 58's just definitely kind of pulling away just a bit for that 3. Jeffrey Meyer now into 3rd place, going around the 6th machine of Chase Berry. So with the 50 up to 3rd as the 3 is closing on the 58. Here he comes with a run. He's got 1 lap to do it here for stage 2. 1 lap to go in this stage. 3's all the back of the 58. He's going to have to try to find a line, get him here. Might even bump him just a bit. Wasn't quite able to get the job done there. He's going to have one last shot here in 3 and 4, but it's going to be tough. Inside's the preferred groove. If he wants to get by him, he's going to have to bump him. Look, he's going to be able to get there, so off turn 4, Justin Wilson would pick up the stage 2 victory. Jim Ott second, Jeffrey Meyer third, Chase Berry in 4th, Hilton Young was at the top 5, Honfield 6th, Darren Main in 7th, Kirk Sager 8th, Kenneth Sager at 9th, TJ Gates in 10th. So caution is out for the 3rd time here tonight. Justin Wilson picks up his 3rd stage victory of the season. My question is, do you stay out or do you pit? We ran 3 green flag laps. I feel like most of the leaders are gonna pit, but you know, some of the guys in the back might just roll the dice and stay out. Here are your stage results. Top 10 get points, 10 through 1, so look in there. His pit stops, I believe, are going to happen this time, yes. Well, leaders pit, 58 comes down, the 3 comes down. And the 8th Darren Manning is going to stay out. Does anybody else go with him? No. So Darren Manning, he will stay out. 26 stayed out, but I'm pretty sure he's a few laps down, so. Pit stops anyway, 58 slides in his pit stop pretty nicely. 3 kind of breaks a little bit too early, but shouldn't cost him too much time. Of course, we'll be the judge of that one, but. There goes 58. He's away. 3. Looks like he's going to come out second. Chase Berry actually going to pass the 50 machine there. But Darren Manning now is your new race leader, staying out under that caution.
I think he's just trying to get that that 1 bonus point.
Yeah, that could also be another option. He could stay out, lead that lap, try to get the bonus point. I'm not quite sure if he got at that lap time. Oh, he did, though. He did get the lap lead, so he could be, you know, getting that bonus point. I mean, staying out wouldn't be a terrible call, especially if you're towards the back, because they only ran 3 green flag laps in their tires. So actually, yeah, he's gonna stay out here. So Darren Manning pulling a bit of strategy, getting himself up to the front here at Texas. If you know you're not exactly the fastest car on track and you can't pass everybody, you gotta do it somehow. And this actually won't cost him too much, I believe, because you know he only has 3 lap older tires than everybody else. So while it still makes a difference, it doesn't make a huge difference. So.
It's also good to depend if he scrubbed the tires off, then he'll have a problem. But I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, it's all about how he ran last time. If I wasn't like watching him, but I don't know if he was, I don't know if he was saving his tires, if he was going hard out in that stage. But if he saved his tires, then he's in really good shape, tires wise. But. Well, we're going to find out here in just a moment as the pace car lights, I'm pretty sure, are going to go off here. Yes, they do. Pace car lights are off on the Atchison.com official pace car, so going to get back going green here from Texas. So Darren Manning out front, staying out on a fuel lap old tires. Justin Wilson and Jim Ott next to him and behind him. The two fastest drivers so far here tonight. I'm also going to see if anybody has opportunity to stop him. Jeffrey Meyer, I know he is a pretty fast race car. He was like he started second. He was in the top 5 until he tried pulling that stage strategy. Kind of cost him a bit, but we're going to see what he has to show for these guys up here. So far, only 3 cautions for 13 laps, so pretty clean one. 2 of those being stage cautions, but only two lead changes so far. But the pace car is off, and the green flag is out. Darren Manning actually looks like he got a little wheel spin right there. That's gonna cost him. Jim Ott goes 3 wide through the middle for second. Gets around Chase Berry now. Looks to the outside of Darren Manning. He's gonna pull that one off too, and Darren Manning just drops back. Justin Wilson benefited from that, starting on the outside, so he's going to get a pretty good jump here on the 3 machines. Going about 3 wide back here in the pack. Almost 40 decided to back out of it. That's a smart move by him, but Jim Ott, he's looking last 58. Oh, he bumped him right there into the corner. He's going to set the 58 up the racetrack. A bump and run at Texas. Move Jim Ott back up to the top of the charts. Now Chase Berry looking underneath the 5th machine for second. Here comes Jeffrey Meyer and CJ Gates now looking to get on this action. They're getting really racy here in the final stage. Chase Berry now clears the 58 machine, and that was going to move him to second. Here's Jeffrey Meyer now looking underneath CJ Gates on the outside of Jeffrey Meyer. Pretty, actually 13 is going to get tight here. He's going to have to check up and get that spot to Jeffrey Meyer. But Jim Ott, a very aggressive bump and run at Texas. It's going to knock Justin Wilson all the way from 1st to 3rd. I'm sure the 58 is not going to be too hard by that one, though.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting a big lead now on him.
Yeah, Chase Berry, he got around the 58 because of that contact, and he's kind of holding up the 58 right now. So the 3 machine just kind of wants that 6 to hold up Justin as long as possible, so you can just kind of gap him just a bit. Very, very aggressive move, though, by Jim Ott. Bumping him into turn 1, setting up the racetrack and getting on by him. There's a short track move at a 1.5 miler.
Yeah, definitely got to watch that car. Maybe some damage in the front.
It's just Wilson looks like it moved past the 6. I don't see any damage, actually, on Jim Ott, though. Yeah, his nose looks clean, so there's a very light bump and run moves. It's just enough to send the 58 up the track. As actually 58 is not going to clear to 6, and the 50 looks underneath Chase now. And 58 clipped the apron again there. It's the 3rd time he's done that tonight. Just kind of, he doesn't get himself super sideways, but he just kind of clips it just enough to get the tires sliding a bit. Not only will that hurt his tires over the course of the run, but it's also going to cost him some time as he's looking to try to gain time now on the 3 after that mishap, so.
Yeah, we're on lap 60, coming up on 63, it looks like, and he's still in the lead.
You want to see how long he can hold that 58, gain about a 10th that lap, so he's definitely, he's definitely searching him down. Getting about half-tenth that time right there, so he's definitely coming for him. And I'm sure once he gets to him, he might just get a little love tap to get some payback. As actually 50 and the 6 looked like they almost made some contact on that turn 1 right there. 50 went wide. I think they're trying to avoid, wrecking right there, so it could cost him quite a bit of time for that 3rd spot. But 58's ever so slightly, he's catching that 3 machine, I'm pretty sure.
That 3 machine's on your watch it. That 58, he's coming.
Yeah, I'm sure 58 definitely did not forget how he lost that lead, so may just pay the favor back to him as he's catching him quite a bit there, right there. The 3 got kind of tight at his turn 2 that time, and the 58 took that and used it to catch him as he's reeling him in ever so slightly.
Maybe a couple more laps, he might have him.
Yep. We're into turn 1. Down to 2/10 of a gap now between these top 2 positions. Working up back straightaway once again. Going around a complete lap 65, so it's only going to be 60 laps to go. Tight field now, kind of spread out in single file. It's kind of holding at a 2.5, 3/10 of a second gap now between Jim Ott and Justin Wilson. I think maybe the 58 was trying to really charge to try to catch him. He kind of wore his tires out just a bit from doing that. Chase Berry kind of has fallen back now, about a second behind Justin Wilson. Jeffrey Meyer still trying to chase him down. So far, pit stop wise, it seems like the 58's been better tonight than the 3 car on pit road. So, we definitely, if I'm not mistaken, we definitely will have a round of pit stops here. So it's gonna be interesting to see. We've not had any green flag pit stops so far tonight because the stage cautions, they cut short on green flag pit stops. So we're gonna see who practiced for that, and who's gonna really shine on pit road. On board now with Dave Jim Ott, your race leader, looking on to 2nd place in the number 58.
Looks like 58 starting to catch him again.
Yeah, gained about half-tenth a lap. Noticing that 58 is kind of entering a little bit wider, and I can't really tell if it's gaining him time or kind of costing him time. They're kind of staying equal right now. 1 lap, 58 gains, next lap kind of loses a bit of time. So not a whole lot of difference right now. And actually he's going to catch him just a bit there and through 1 and 2. Good corner by the 58. Coming around a complete lap 70 here of 125. Gus Wilson and Jim Ott have dominated this field. Actually, going to have a lap car up here, the 26 machine. We're going to see which lane he goes in. If he gets out of the way, he's going to go next to the wall here. He's going to have to check up to miss him. The 26 actually may have gone to the wall a bit. That's going to allow the 58 to gain even more time than the 3s. He's going to have a bad entry into turn 3. Here comes the 58 underneath the 3 now for the race lead. 3 and 4. They're actually going to clear him right here, so Justin Wilson back out front here from Texas. And Jim Ott does not have good luck with lap cars.
Yeah, I think he just made a statement on that one.
So Justin Wilson using a lap car to his advantage and just blowing past the 3, and now he's pulling away quite a bit here, so. So actually side by side here, I believe. For third, Jeffrey Meyer on the outside with Chase Barrett on his inside. I think Jeffrey Meyer's trying to pass the 6 machines. Actually could get tight off turn 4 right there. Almost got on the outside wall. Had to get out of it to keep from hitting it. So it's going to forfeit that spot. Back over to Chase Barry. As 50's going to try to cross over here now, down low. There's a 50, kind of hitting the apron just a bit there. That's what we've been seeing the 58 do quite a bit, so it's going to cost them quite a bit of time on the 6 machine. As right now, we just kind of maneuver around the 26th here, who is a lap car.
It looks like the 58's got clean air, so I think that's why he's pulling so far ahead.
Yeah, already out to a 0.6 of a second gap, so he's just driving away right now. As we're going to complete lap 75 here. It's 50 laps to go. So you're going to have, it's a 70 laps final stage, so I'm not quite sure how many laps it can make it on a tank of gas. So it's going to be interesting to see if they have to pit once or if they have to pit twice. Or if they pit once and it's going to be close on fuel at the end.
Probably going to be a pit strategy if they're going to save fuel or they're just going to run it out.
I'm thinking, just from past experience of racing at Texas, I'm pretty sure you can go about 40 laps on tank of gas, roughly, if I'm not mistaken, 40, 45. So that'll put them to about lap 90. Oh, like Darren Main actually is slow on the outside wall maybe here, so stayed out on that last caution. He's actually gonna go a lap down here, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, they only have to make one pit stop and they should be good to the end, so. You can actually hear the 58, he's clutching and coasting. You heard that time to turn 3, he just completely off the throttle and all the way in the clutch, so maybe these guys.
3 went in.
Yeah, where is the 3? There he is, Jim Ott. Out of second place, he's gonna pit here with about 45 laps to go, roughly. He's actually gonna overshoot his pit stall. That's gonna cost him quite a bit of time. He's still not in his pit stall. Bad pit stop by the 3 machine. It's not what he needed, as he needed a good pit stop to try to get around. And actually, 58, Jess Wilson, he's gonna forfeit the race lead. He's gonna come on pit road now. We're going to see how he does entering his pit stall. Just going to slide on in and a perfect pit stop. So Jim Mott is going to lose even more time. 6 machine Chase Berry, he's down pit road. 50 Jeffrey Meyer. 13 CJ Gates. We're on Honda field. 13 actually going to slide into his pit stall a little bit too far. Kirk Sager's down pit road now. Let's see here. Jess Wilson is away, and Jim Ott is currently. Wow, actually, it's a big gap. 3 lost a lot of time pit road right there. Yeah, it's gonna be a few seconds here. As 58's in turn 3, Jim Ott is now entering turn 3. So yeah, it's gonna be quite a ways behind him here. about 3.5 second gap, so he lost about 3 seconds on pit road after having that issue with getting into his pit stall. So definitely a tough break for Jim Ott. And with that said, they went about 30 laps. So that means they're going to have to go second pit again with about 15 laps to go. So definitely interesting strategy. If it does come down, to fuel mileage, the 58 went an extra lap than the 3. So, but I think they're gonna have to pit again because they made it. Actually, they made it even less than 30 laps because the stage caution ended on lap 55. So that means that they would have only gone about 25 laps actually. So they're going to have to pit with about roughly 20 laps to go, so it's going to be pretty much another run after that. So 2.5 second gap between Justin Wilson, the 58, and Jim Ott. Actually, I'm pretty sure Jim Ott, he lost a lot of time to go into his pit stop, in his pit stall, but pit road itself was not bad for Jim Ott. He actually had a pretty good pit stop. Wasn't for the fact he overshot his pit stall and couldn't get into his pit stall. He actually probably would have taken the race lead away from Justin Wilson because he had a great pit stop on and off. Just pit stall issues didn't help him. But Chase Berry, he's currently third, about 4 second gap. 4 seconds back, Darren Manning, he's going another lap down. He's on the outside wall. Susie Gates back here in fourth on Honda Field. Justin Wilson, your reigning race winner, currently out front. He's still clutching Atchison, so he's trying to pull some certain strategy. I'm not quite sure he's going to be able to pull here because, I mean, unless he wants to save 20 laps of gas, it's going to be pretty tough. But he actually missed qualifying, so he said it absolutely dead last. Worked its way all the way up to the lead here now, and is led now. This comes around 24 laps, so we have just 40 laps to go here from Texas. There's 60 miles. These are the most laps. So Jim Ott has actually the most laps. He's led 58 laps here tonight. Your pole sitter. Chase Berry has led 0. Darren Manning has led 3. And that is it, so. Top 5 is running right now. Justin Wilson currently in front. Jim Ott right there in second. Actually kind of catching at 58 just a bit as he came off pit road about a 2.5 second gap, and now it's down to about a 2 second gap, so he's gaining just a little bit here. About half a second in only about 7 laps or so it's definitely not bad. Chase Berry now under fire from CJ Gates for that third spot, almost in contact actually between the 6 and the 13. They're now about 5.5 seconds back on the leader, so racing side by side definitely will help that. It looks like CJ Gates might actually get around to 6th, yes indeed he does, so CJ Gates puts himself into 3rd, Chase Berry still in 4th. On a Honfield, rounds out your top 5. '26 lap car. Kind of hold up the race leaders just a bit. That's Greg Floyd. As I was saying, the 3 was catching the 58. I think was trying to push a little bit too hard. He's now falling back a bit. Probably wore his tires out pretty badly. So as Justin Wilson comes around to lap 89 now.
Yeah, if they pit again, then he's going to have a hard time because he's going to put himself further back if he messes up on his pit again.
Yeah, we saw the 58 take the race lead from actually Jim Ott on pit road. And, last pit stop, he had a really bad pit stop. On and off, though, I must say, besides getting into his pit stall issues you had there, he definitely gained time because that cost him probably a good 4 seconds, if not more, and he only, you know, fell back by 2 seconds. So if he can, you know, figure out what he did wrong there and sort it out, he might even be able to gain time. But unless the caution comes out right now or something absolutely fantastic happens, looks like right now Justin Wilson is cruising. Jim Ott might still be in contention, but it's definitely a pretty small chance at the current moment as we have just 30 laps to go here from Texas. Gates currently 6.5 seconds back. Chase Berry falling not far behind him. Listening on the 58 and see if he's still clutching and coasting. I saw him doing that quite a bit earlier. Goes into turn 3. Nope, he's not putting the clutch in at all. So yeah,
I was gonna say he tried trying to make it through the end.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but you know, they went from lap 55 to lap 80, so that's only 25 laps. There's no way they're gonna be able to make it 45 laps. They can only go about 25 on gas, so. I think he realized that and decided, instead of, you know, spending time and trying to save gas, he was just gonna go hard out. But based off how far they went in that last run, we're gonna probably see the pit window here open up between lap 100 and lap 105.
I think the 58 try to stretch it out as far as he can, though.
And he was saving right before he pitted and right after he pitted. Now he's just hard on it. So, I mean, I don't know. They kind of went further than I expected they would be able to last week. So, who knows what's gonna happen? But I just don't feel like they're gonna be able to make it all the way to the end, because they're gonna have to save like about 20 laps, and that's just not possible. As the gap now is just 3 seconds as Jim Ott continues to fall back. Like I said, I'm pretty sure just after he pitted, he kind of burned his tires up trying to catch the 58. And so now it's costing him quite a bit as we go in the long run here. But there's just 30 laps to go, so. Yeah, it's now officially 3 seconds and gaining. CJ Gates continues to fall even further back. Actually, Chase Berry is in third. So yeah, somehow CJ Gates actually fall back quite a bit. That's pretty interesting. He was in third last time I checked, so I'm not sure what happened there. But Chase Berry now back into third, 7.5 seconds back behind Justin Wilson. So Justin Wilson looking to try to go 2 for 2 in his National Motorsports Xfinity Series career. Last week at Auto Club was his first start. Got the pole, won stage 1, won stage 2. Won the race off after leading most laps also. So coming into here tonight with a lot of momentum. Started the last, missed qualifying, got all the way up to second in stage 1. Managed to pass the 3 car to win stage 2. And now currently out front here, looking at like he might go back to back.
We should start seeing some of these guys start pitting soon.
Yeah, like I said, pit road probably between lap 100 and lap 105. We're gonna come around here lap 100 this time by. So looks like the 2 race leaders are gonna stay out. Chase Berry's gonna stay out. CJ Gates, he actually has quite a bit of damage. He's gonna stay out here on Honda Field. So nobody pits yet. But any moment now, we're going to see most of these guys pit. Actually, the 58 is going to deal with some lap traffic there. That's the 61. Actually kind of getting sideways right there. 38 drops low to get with the 58 by, but back up pretty sketchy there. It's actually 38 is going to pit, but he's currently, I believe, a lap down. Locks him up. Jim Ott staying out. Chase Berry going to stay out this time still. I think everybody knows, as we have 25 laps to go, I think everybody knows they can't pit now and they get to the end, so they're just gonna pit probably right now or next time by. That's what I'm guessing. So Justin Wilson, he stays out.
Yeah, I was just informed that the 58 exits the before the middle of the backstretch got docked 5 points today.
It's not gonna help him too much in the standings after, especially missing the first part of the season. As Kirk Sager is gonna jump down the apron, he's gonna come on pit road. He's actually coasting, so he may be out of gas, honestly. Justin Wilson still on track. You see Jim Ott pits. Nope. And remember, Jim Ott pitted a whole lap before Justin Wilson, so it's gonna be interesting to see.
He might try to stay on the pit strategy of the 58, though.
There comes Jeffrey Meyer now, the number 50. He's actually got a spin going up pit road, clobbers the inside wall. Definitely not how you want it to enter the pit road. It's 26 going to pit. But, yeah, pretty bad entrance for the 50. But as Jim Ott now jumps down, he's going to come on pit road. For 4 tires and gas. Locks it up. And he's going to slide, overshoots pit stall again. That's not what he needed to do. Finally gets it in. 58, yeah, continue to stay out here. An extra 2 laps now in the 3 car. But yeah, the 3 overshot his pit stall again right there. That's not going to help him. He needs to have a perfect money stop. And it wasn't as bad as last time. He definitely didn't lose as much time, but he really needed a good pit stop. That cost him 61. He's going to pit 2 on the Honeyfield. He comes down pit road now.
58 slowing down, going down pit road.
Yep, 58. He's going to jump down. He's going to pit. He's going to lock it down. Not quite sure if he's speeding there or not. Definitely close. Chase Berry, he's going to stay out, actually. He's going to get a lap lead here. Looks like. So, Chase Berry. Yep, he will eat that lap. So, Jim Ott goes. It's actually CJ Gates spunk on a pit road. He was running 4th. When a Honeyfield, he's away. Let's take a quick look back what happened to CJ Gates. You see spun cutting on pit road as soon as the 58 finished up his pit stop. The 58 is away. Looks like Chase Berry's going to drop down. He's going to forfeit the lead. He stayed up, just get a lap lead. So there's Jim Ott right there coming out of turn 4. And, yep, Justin Wilson already into turn 2 now on the apron. So, yeah, got penalized last time for not exiting on the backstretch. So he gets into it this time, so no penalty there. Jim.
Like he did the same thing.
Oh, he did?
Yep.
Actually, it looks like he may have just gained a bit of time on the 3 car that pit stop, but as everybody looks like they're kind of done with the pit cycle, we're gonna Chase Berry off pit road. We're gonna take a look quickly back at what happened there with the 13 and CJ Gates. Yeah, he spun out coming on the pit road. So let's take a look back at what happened to him. I see he made a quick. He should make a clean for the pit stop. He just kind of dropped down and just tried locking it up while turning. I just got him a little bit sideways. Didn't hit anything, so just lost quite a bit of time out of 4th place, but wasn't too drastic. So he's gonna continue on here, but. It looks like right now, actually a 4-second gap between first and second here. So Justin Wilson has nothing to worry about from a rearview mirror standpoint anyhow. Definitely does not want to see that caution flag, but the only thing that stands between him and his checkered flag is pretty dominant here tonight. He's actually going to be looking to see if he can get the most laps led, as Jim Ott, pretty sure he led 58 laps. So he needs to usually 12 more laps, which looks like he probably will. Actually 13 more laps to pick up the most laps led, so. Quick race right here. Justin Wilson currently leading. 110 laps completed here. 15 laps go this time by. Had 7 lead changes, 3 cautions for 13 laps. 2 of those being stage cautions, 1 being an actual wreck by Jason Barham. As you look at the caution right there. Fastest up the race is the 29.508. Actually, I'm not quite sure who has set that. 508, so that's Jim Ott. No, Jeffrey Meyer, actually. He set the fastest lap, so. As Chase Berry, he's currently in third now. It looks like 10.6 seconds back, as Jim Ott is actually now falling about 4.5 seconds back, so Justin Wilson continues to cruise away here in the lead. Let's just wait for 3 and 4 once again here. 13 to go.
Yeah, the laps are winding down, almost over.
And we're getting to just about a handful of laps here. But yeah, the only thing that could change anything up right now is Justin Wilson has a 5-second lead over Jim Ott in second, and a 10.5-second gap back all the way to third, which is Chase Berry, the number 6 machine. The only thing that could possibly happen now is a caution, but with only a handful of cars still left on track, and most everybody kind of spread out right now, it doesn't look like it's going to most likely happen, but ain't over till it's over, so. Justin Wilson said, I'm making a statement these last 2 weeks. Dominated much of these 2 races, so.
What, about 10 more to go, and it'll be checker flag?
Yep, 10 to go this time by. Justin Wilson continues to lead with absolutely no threat from behind. Nothing really going on. I've been kind of single file here.
Justin was a little slower on that lap.
As that. I think I accidentally had to run about my keyboard and send me all the way back to the beginning of the race. But just 7 laps to go here from Texas. There's a front Justin Wilson. Now exactly at even 6-second gap back to Jim Ott. I know what battle going on right now. Everybody mostly single file. Wilson works up turn 4, 5 to go. Caution comes out now, it will end the race, so no worries for Justin Wilson at all, not from the mirror, not from the flag stand, except for that checkered flag. That's what he wants to see right now.
Yeah, he's looking like he's just out there for a Sunday drive.
They definitely put a spank on my field here tonight. Jim Ott looked like he was going to be a contender, had a pretty fast car, got the pole. Won stage 1, led 58 laps, but as soon as that 58 car got around him there after that bump and run with the 3 car, right after the end of stage 2, he got the clean air and he just pulled away and hasn't looked back since.
Yeah, he's got to make up ground because we're only taking 16 in the chase, so he's got to make ground fast.
Okay, missed the first quite a few races. Missed the first 4 races to be exact. So definitely quite far behind the points, but so far definitely seems like a championship contender if he can get in that. So. Just gonna put the 40 machine here a lap down with just 2 laps to go here from Texas. This is into 3 and 4. Here comes off turn 4. 1 lap to go here from Texas Motor Speedway. So 1 and 2 for the final time here. 7.5 second gap. Got out front, never looked back. We're into turn 3 here for the last time here tonight. Off turn 4, Justin Wilson going to go back-to-back here at Texas National Motorsports Xfinity Series. Jim Ott going to come off here. He's going to roll out second, 7.5 seconds back. Chase Berry, he'll come out third. Jeffrey Meyer still trying to work here. He's going to come in 4th. So he comes off turn 4. Not too far back to CJ Gates. He'll finish 5th. Ron Hollingfield 6th. And that is your top 6. So Jim Ott now congratulating 58 on his win here tonight. Pretty good battle there for much of the race. This 58 is going to burn him down here for the 2nd week in a row. A little Joe Logano style burnout. We're gonna celebrate here at Texas. As he continues to celebrate, we're gonna have a word from him soon, right after this commercial break.
Team racing allows multiple iRacing members to team up and race together, just like in real-world endurance series. Teammates can share driving duties, spot for one another, or be a crew chief. Team racing is free, both to join a team and to create one. Each teammate races on his or her own computer from wherever they want to. Your teammates can be anywhere in the world, and changing drivers mid-race is as easy as a click of a button. iRacing features team endurance events ranging from just a couple of hours to 24 hours in length. So, if you fancy taking part in an iRacing endurance race in the future, you can learn more about team racing on the teams page on the member website.
The yellow flag is out. Pit road is now open. Keep your eye on those gauges. We'll give you 4 tyres. 3, 2, 1, now. We're done. Get going.
Back live here tonight from Texas Motor Speedway for post-race interviews here at Texas for the 6th race of Season 1 Atchison Motorsports Xfinity Series. So, Just Wilson picks up the win. We're going to take the time to talk to our 5th place finisher, CJ Gates. You have a copy. CJ Gates, you have a copy. CJ Gates, you have a copy. Okay, well, I guess I got a word from him. So, let's see who else we can get in here. 4th place finisher was Jeffrey Meyer in the number 50 machine. Jeffrey Meyer, do you have a copy?
Yes, I do.
So yeah, Jeffrey, we saw you running in the top 5 much of the night. You were definitely a contender for a top 3 spot. You ended up coming out P4 at the end of the night, so saw a top 5 as you ran much of the night. You actually set the fastest lap of the race, so you definitely had a pretty fast car. Just tell us how the race went tonight.
I kept shooting myself in the butt. Pitted early on the first stage, and then speeded later in the race. I got a speeding penalty that cost me 15 seconds, and another time I came into the pits, I got it sideways. I did everything I could to try to wreck it tonight.
Well, at least you didn't. Yeah, I did see you get a little bit of damage in the left front when you clipped the wall just a bit there coming in the pit road, but it didn't cost you too much time. But so yeah, pretty solid night. Top 5, definitely not something that you can look bad at. But any special shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, thanks to Randy's Wraps and you guys for putting on the show, and them for doing all the work in the league. So it's been fun. Lots of good, clean racing. It was fun tonight.
All right, certainly. Thank you for your time, Jeffrey, and have a good night.
All right, thanks.
Alrighty, so that was your 4th place finisher here tonight, Jeffrey Meyer, the number 50 machine. I'm going to get a word here from our 3rd place finisher, Chase Berry. Chase Berry, do you have a copy?
Yeah.
So yeah, Chase, driving number 6 machine. You were also in the top 5 much of the night. I saw you in 3rd, I think, at the highest point you were tonight's race. Actually, no, you were 2nd there after at stage 2. So you had a pretty fast race car, definitely a top 5 car. So, we weren't really see you contending for the lead there for quite a while. But just, tell us how the car was tonight.
Yeah, it was fun. It was slow compared to the 58 and 3 or 6, whatever number Jim is. But yeah, I couldn't keep up with them. I was too busy worried about myself. And yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, certainly. You kept your nose clean, so definitely a good night overall. And you come home one piece and a top 5 to boot. Definitely not bad. You actually led 2 laps. So you're gonna get a bonus point for a lap led. So, just as you stayed out there, I'm pretty sure for a couple laps on the last set of pit stops. So, bonus point, 3rd place finish, definitely not bad. You also got some stage points, so definitely help you out in the points. Any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, he may not claim this, but I want to give a shout out to my teammate Justin Wilson. You know, he teaches me how to drive and everything. So yeah, it's my first time being interviewed, so I don't know what to do right now. I don't know what to do with my hands. Woo! But nah, yeah, just having fun.
Yeah, certainly that's number one rule. So yeah, I appreciate your time, Chase, and have a good night.
Hand for.
All right, that was Chase Berry in the number 6 machine coming here in P3. We got Jimmy here. You can do this, Roy.
Hey, Jim Ott, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
So how did you feel like you did tonight, buddy?
Um, Overall speed, I did well. My issue tonight, I made couple actually mistakes in pit road that killed me. I think I would have had something for the 58 tonight if I could have cleaned that up. But overall, happy with the 2nd place finish.
Yeah, you looked really good out there. You guys were battling it pretty good. And you even gave him a little love tap to let him know you're there, and looked really good. And then he came back around and just passed you. And then I seen your couple mistakes, but you guys were equally fast, and was really proud about the production you guys put out tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Roy. But I got a lot of respect for Justin. He's a great racer, clean racer, and he's definitely the guy to beat out here.
Yeah, I definitely can see that, and you're up there as well. So I would like to see you both in the chase.
Yes, sir. It'd be great.
Anything you want to give any shout outs to, or anything you want to thank?
Of course, you for putting on the league, and I thank my wife for letting me enjoy this hobby that I have, and all the mothers today on this Mother's Day.
Yeah, if you want to go and give her a shout out over there, you're more welcome to, brother.
Right now, my wife Catherine and my mom Nancy, happy Mother's Day.
All right,
thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so your 2nd place finish here tonight, Jim Ott, number 3 machine, led 58 laps, but kind of up short to this guy right here. Justin Wilson, do you have a copy?
Yeah. What's up, man?
So yeah, Justin, we saw you. You actually missed qualifying, so you started absolutely dead last in the 10th spot. You got up to 2nd there in stage 2. Looked like you maybe had something for the 3 car there. You couldn't quite get him before the end, but definitely a hard charge. And ended up picking up the stage 2 victory, and then winning by 7.5 seconds after leading 62 laps. So pretty dominant performance by you here tonight, going back to back now. And your first 2 starts to the series are definitely a good start to your career here in this series. So just tell us, what was going on in the car here tonight, and how you were so fast.
Well, I mean, anywhere we run, we are more set up for long runs. I mean, you can see on short runs we weren't really that fast. We kind of keep up, but we're really good at tire management, and that's key. Is tire management on tracks like this, and especially with drivers like these, because these last 2 races we had no cautions last week, and we had one like an actual wreck caution this week. So I was like, well, you got to work on tire wear, or else you're just gonna lose all track position, and the car's gonna be ill handling and all this. So it all comes down to tire wear, and that's all we did all race was just save our tires. And we had great pit stops, and I know Jim was just as fast as I was, but I'm pretty sure his pit strategy and his mistakes on pit road is the only reason he wasn't up there contending with me up there, and he probably would have gotten me.
Yeah, we saw you take the lead from him actually on pit road. I think under one of the stage cautions, or actually maybe when Jason Marenbrecht. But we saw you there right after the end of stage 2, after Darren May stayed out and kind of fell back. We saw Jim got into the back of you, pulled a little bit of a short track move on you there into turn 1. So tell us how that went for you. Your thoughts on
I had
that?
to go back and look at that. I had a feeling I got that bump, and I know I overcorrected because it just seemed like the car was going to snap, but then it just didn't. And I kind of overcorrected, and just glad we held on to it. It's really good racing. more than the most respect for Jim and Chase. You know, we all run together a lot, and so a little bit of rubbing, you don't get mad about it. You sit there and laugh about it, because it's fun.
Yeah, so it was pretty exciting to watch here from the booth. But so just yeah, pretty dominant performance, leading 62 laps. You just barely led more laps than Jim, so you're gonna pick up the most laps led there just by four more laps. But a pretty solid performance there, leading again, getting up another stage victory. What makes happen you for the 8 car?
Oh, you guys for letting me run with you guys, and Jim and Chase. We're teammates. Pretty much anywhere. Well, I mean, Jim has a teammate here, but we all run together. We practice together, and all of us, we're just great friends. And I don't really know what else to say. Just thank all you guys for letting me run with you.
Yeah, it's always fun to battle out with the friends. I do it quite often in other leagues. It's a lot of fun. I definitely, respect for each other more and more, and it's just a lot of fun. So I definitely know that feels. But any comments, Rory?
Yeah, I just want to say that you did really good tonight, and you put a solid performance out there.
Oh, thank you.
Alrighty, so yeah, guys, this is a win for the second week in a row, and go celebrate, buddy.
Yeah, sure enough, we'll got some chocolate and water. We're good.
Alrighty, so that was your race winner for the second week in a row here at Texas Motor Speedway, Justin Wilson in the number 58 machine, picking up the victory. So we're going to take a quick look at your full race results here from Texas. So Justin Wilson, he's going to pick up the win for the second week in a row. Jim Ott, after winning stage 1 and from the pole, leading 58 laps, he's going to come up second, 7.5 seconds back. Chase Berry with a solid third place finish, 11.5 seconds back. Jeffrey Meyer, 22 seconds back in the number 50 machine. He is fourth. CJ Gates around at the top 5. On a Honda field, he's sixth. He was the last car on the lead lap. Kirk Sager, number 40 machine, the first 4 to finish the race. He was a lap down. Kevin Sager also a lap down in the 8th position. Hilton Young 9th, and Darren Manning. We saw Sale under that caution lead a couple laps. He ended up finishing 10th, 2 laps down. Greg Floyd and the number 26 machine. We saw him there quite a few laps there as a lap car. He finished 11th, quite a bit of damage. Jason Barham, we saw him bring out the one and only caution for an actual wreck earlier, I believe, right before the end of stage 2. He finished 12th, and that was everybody who ran tonight. So again, we want to thank you all for coming out and watching tonight's stream. 6th race of the Atchison Motorsports Xfinity Series. Also going to give a quick shout out to the Atchison Motorsports Xfinity Series sponsors, Proper Rocks Accessories, along with Suicide Awareness, with official partners of the Atchison Motorsports Xfinity Series. So, Justin Wilson, your race winner here tonight for the second week in a row. So, definitely good for him. We're going to wrap it up here tonight. Happy Mother's Day to all of you once again. I said earlier, but again, happy Mother's Day. Just want to give a shout out to all those mothers out there. We thank you all for what you do, and we all hope you had a good day enjoying with your mothers and grandparents and grandmothers and whatnot. So just want to thank you all for watching tonight's stream, and have a good Sunday evening.